Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back. And, I wanted to come to y'all because I wanted to have somewhat of a serious, not somewhat, a serious conversation. So I don't know if you guys heard or not, but Ohio Governor Mike DeWine, he's a Republican. He signed Thursday. He signed the heartbeat bill. It will take effect in July. So for those who don't know what the heartbeat bill is, it's basically a bill that prevents women and girls, because one thing people need to stop saying is women, like women are the only ones that get pregnant, because the truth of the matter is women and young girls get pregnant. So basically, this bill that takes effect in July, it would prevent a woman or a girl from having an abortion if a heartbeat is detected. Now, for most people, for what I understand, a heartbeat can be detected as early as 6 weeks. But most women or girls don't know that they're pregnant at 6 weeks. They say that this bill makes no exceptions for rape or incest, which means that if you are raped, and we all know that a lot of women don't come forward when rape or sexual assault happens. So that means that if a woman or a girl is raped and she finds out 2 months later that she's pregnant and they detect a heartbeat, that means that she cannot get an abortion. If she gets an abortion in Ohio, she couldn't get an abortion. You heard what I just said? There's no exception for rape or incest. They say that Florida, Maryland, Minnesota, Mississippi, Missouri, South Carolina, and West Virginia have all passed these bills, or they're hoping to also pass the bill. Look, let me just say this. I understand that abortion is a very sensitive topic. At the end of the day, if you don't believe in abortion, don't have one. Just like Whoopi Goldberg says about gay marriage, if you don't believe in gay marriage, don't marry a gay person. People fuck up. And sometimes, I know this may sound harsh, what I'm about to say. Sometimes when people get pregnant, it is a mistake. Whether you're 11 years old, because there are 11 years old. One of my best friends got pregnant when she was 13 years old. 13 years old, got pregnant. Real story, true story. One of my best friends in middle school got pregnant when she was 13 years old, had a baby when she was 14. Had the baby when she was 14. So when people try to act like women are the only ones that get pregnant, it's a lie. And I know a lot of people, they try to push this, narrative of you should just be more responsible. Yes, that's true. We should all be responsible. We should all be responsible. We should all eat breakfast. We should all get 8 hours of sleep. We should all, maintain a healthy diet. We should all work out. We should all do a lot of stuff. But the truth of the matter is we don't. The truth of the matter is 13 and 14 and 15-year-old girls are having sex. 13, 14, and 15-year-old boys are having sex. Grown people are having sex. Sometimes you are irresponsible, and sometimes you have sex with a person who you probably shouldn't have had sex with. Maybe a one-night stand, maybe an ex-husband, maybe somebody else's husband. I don't know, okay? But the truth of the matter is, at the end of the day, it should not be up to anybody to decide what goes on in that person's life. If you feel the need to have an abortion, then so be it. If you want to have the baby, then so be it. Y'all are pressuring and making these girls and women have these kids, but you're nowhere to be found to help raise them and take care of them. These are the same people. The governor said the government role is to protect life from beginning to the end. Bullshit. Because see, this is what happens. Y'all force these women and girls to have these kids. They had sex, unprotected probably, got pregnant, say, you know what, I shouldn't have had sex with that guy, I need to have an abortion. Oh no, you have to have this baby. I already work a minimum wage job, barely can pay my rent. So now you're gonna force me to have this child, struggle even more. Then you put restrictions on the fact that I probably can't receive food stamps. I can't receive help from the government. Now I'm growing up in the ghetto or the hood or an area that doesn't have the best educational system. So now my child is growing up. And then when I try and put my child in a better education system across town, y'all find out I'm lying about the address that I'm using. And then you send me to prison for 5 years. You see how, like, it's a lie when you hear these people say that they care about life, because they don't. These same people who they're forcing to have kids are some of the same people that are probably already struggling. And then when they have these kids, like you hear these stories about these women who may be homeless, who decide to use a best friend's address so that their son or daughter can receive a better education because the area that they live in doesn't have the best educational system. And then when they put their daughters in this, or sons in a better school, people find out now you have to go to prison for 5 years because, oh, you used an address that wasn't yours to give your child a better education. But no, we did tell you the government role is to protect life from beginning to the end. I'm telling you, that whole white people, I'm sorry, y'all fucking up the country. Because the niggas ain't in charge. The Mexicans ain't in charge. The Indians ain't in charge. Who's signing these bills? Old ass white men fucking up the country. Here go Texas. Texas, I read the other day that they're trying to sign a bill where it would give the death penalty to physicians and women for having an abortion. So you're gonna kill a woman because you feel as though she killed a baby, and that's gonna teach people their lesson? Y'all hoes are crazy. Again, you don't have to believe in abortion. You don't. You can have all the kids in the world. But for you to tell somebody else what they can and should be able to do is bullshit. Baby, worry about yourself. I'll be honest with y'all. Do I give people side eye when I find out they've had 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 abortions? Because if there are people out there who have had 5 and 6 and 7 abortions, believe it or not. Yeah, I give them a side eye. But at the end of the day, just because I kind of feel some way about you having multiple abortions, that doesn't mean that if I had the power, I would say, well, you know what, since I don't believe that I only believe you should be able to only have 1 abortion, then I'm going to sign a law that says you get 1 abortion. No. I don't necessarily believe in multiple abortions. I just feel like, girl, at some point, you need to start having these kids. You on your 7th abortion, bitch. Abortion is not a form of birth control. With that being said, at the end of the day, that's not my decision. That's not my life. That's yours. That you have to live with that decision. You have to go to sleep at night. So, bitch, even if you told me, Rodney, this is my 8th abortion, can you drive me to the clinic? Yes, I can. Do you have $150 I can borrow? Yes, I do. Here you go. I'm judging. I'm side-eyeing like, girl, this your 8th abortion, bitch. But at the end of the day, that's not my life. That's yours. That's your decision. I'm not helping you raise no kids. You have to raise that kid on your own. And I guarantee you all these people who are telling these women that they have to have these kids will be nowhere to be found when it's time to buy Pampers and time for education and time for doctor's appointments and rent and all these other things that you have to do to take care of kids. Daycare. So y'all forcing these girls and women to have these kids. And what y'all don't realize is the only thing that y'all are doing are making these women and girls do things to their bodies. Like stick clothes hangers and broomsticks and baseball bats. or take pills that may try to kill the baby. All you're doing is putting this woman's and girl's life in harm's way. All because you feel, what I feel, like who the fuck, do you know how much of a narcissist you have to be to believe that I believe that you should have a baby. So therefore you gonna have, what the fuck? Who the fuck are you? Shit is crazy. This shit is crazy. I don't understand it. Like, I just don't get it. And like I said, I understand a lot of y'all. Thank y'all for watching my videos. I understand a lot of y'all don't agree with abortion. That's fine. Well, baby, just don't have one. But for you to feel as though, oh, you know, well, because I don't believe you shouldn't have it, you shouldn't have it. I mean, people fuck up. People have one-night stands. People have unprotected sex with people. People do a lot of stuff they ain't supposed to do. Anyways, I'm done. These white people who y'all vote into office, good luck.